It's your boy E.T. This is your opportunity. This is your moment. All right. It's your boy E.T. Look, welcome to another edition of YPR Radio. I am privileged today to have Karlie with a K. That's right, not with a C, Karlie with a K. She's in the audience today. We just had a phenomenal session. This one is going to be over the top. I just want to go, I want to jump right into it, please. Tell me what were you doing before this great opportunity?
Well, first, thank you so much for having me. It's an honor to be here, and I can't believe that I'm sitting here right now. I look back at that way back in 2007. I was a freshman in college at the University of Arkansas, and a really good family friend and mentor of mine, Jim Brogan, he introduced my family to the Vemma product. They were going through a lot of health challenges at the time, and long story short with that, it really helped them. And I looked at Vemma as a great, health product for the older people, people that really had, a lot of health challenges. And it wasn't until my senior year of college where things really changed for me. And I realized that I need to start taking care of myself, and so I finally just started drinking the Vemma, and I looked at that and I'm like, man, I'm never gonna stop drinking this. And then when I came back to San Diego, I was born and raised, came back for spring break, and I met with my good family friend Jim Brogan, and he started, talking to me about, what I was gonna do when I graduate. And for the past 4 years, I've been working at a vet clinic. I'd wanted to be a veterinarian my entire life, and so my day went, had to be at work at 7 a.m. A lot of times it was before dark and before the sunrise, and I would go to work. I would come back, have to shower because I smelled like a dog. Yeah, I didn't want to go to class like that. And, then I had to go to class all day and then study and then start all over again. And I looked at my life, and this is how it was going to be. And, I came back for spring break, and Jim was just having a casual lunch with me, which I thought it was going to be casual. Didn't know what he was about to do, some reverse psychology on me. And he said to me, like, man, you got a couple months till you graduate. You're going to be out in the real world in corporate America. What is it going to be like? Are you excited to go out and work a 9-to-5 job for the rest of your life and make somebody else's dreams come true and be a slave for somebody else, be a slave to your job? And then he ordered the check, and that was it.
Wow.
And that just kind of burned in my mind as I was flying all the way back to Arkansas, to finish up my last couple of months of school. And I said, well, I had never thought about it like that. That's just, I feel like most people, I knew all my friends, that's what they were doing. They were going out, kind of, getting an entry-level position, trying, struggling to work their way up in the company, to make something of themselves. So the thought of owning my own business at 21 never crossed my mind. So that's what I got really excited about.
In one of our last interviews, our previous interviews, a mother got on the phone. That was the first time, that has ever happened to us. And, the mother was just talking about believing in her son, giving her son allowing her son to not only have this opportunity, but to support, not to be a naysayer. Right. And I think so many times, you talked about graduating from college, but what makes this company so unique is that young people have an opportunity in high school. Like imagine being a senior in high school and being able to own your own company. And what I love, what the mother said was, look, if he failed, what's the worst that can happen if he failed? He could learn. So you imagine being a senior, and then you're going into college, you're doing business, or you're taking business courses, and you're not just learning theory. Yeah. But this stuff is real. You can actually apply the principles that you're learning in school to your business. And like yourself, you're leaving, and so what? You don't have 50 interviews. You have the opportunity to take this company. I talked about it. The universe is yours. Right. So tell me more specifically, though, what do you think was the trigger? Why did you get involved? And there are people who get involved all day. They'll start the next day. They're like, I can't do this anymore. I quit. One day, 24 hours. I quit. I can't do it anymore. I want to get the products back. What does it take? You got involved, and then what does it take to get past the first 48? I like that. What does it take to get past the first 48 and to move on?
And that's the biggest thing. You got to figure out what your why is. Okay? It's it's different for everybody, honestly. My why, it just happened to be, with my father and with his illness, and he lives in Las Vegas, and I looked at this as an opportunity where I can go see him whenever I want to.
Right.
I don't know how long he's
Right.
going to be, with me for, but if I had a job in corporate America, I couldn't be taken off every weekend, or just half days sometimes, and just say, hey, I'm leaving again. You got to ask time off, and that's what all my other friends in corporate America, they're like, oh, I can't go, to this event or this because I have to ask for time off. I can't get time off work. And I wasn't going to let a boss tell me if I could see my dad, who's dying or not. I wasn't going to let that happen. I wanted to control my own destiny, and that's my why.
Yeah, and I've had personal experience because you're talking about, like, you're forecasting.
Yeah.
You're saying, senior year in college, I don't want this to happen. And I'm telling you that happened to me. And so I'm talking to people out there. There's some people who are structural, like they have to go 9 to 5. I don't care how much money I don't make, as long as it's every day, they're willing to do that. But there are millions of us who want to control our destiny. Who don't want any limitations, who want to be able to say, because there's some jobs, I don't care how hard you work, this is all you're gonna make. And there are those of us that say, we want what we deserve. We worked hard, and we want to work for a company that's willing to reward us based on the effort we put forth. Right. And we have that opportunity here. But I remember I had a job, and my daughter, she received academic awards, and regularly, when she was in middle school. And I remember having to negotiate with my boss if I could go see my daughter celebrate her academic achievements. And I remember a few times being told, I was willing to miss lunch. Like, I'll miss lunch, just let me go. And I remember her saying, no, you can't do it. And that was the point where I was like, you know what? This isn't for me. This isn't for me. Okay. So we talked about those people who, get started 24 hours, 48 hours, they don't see what they're looking for, or something happens where they get afraid, nervous. What do we say to those people?
You got to take it seriously. This is your business. I mean, imagine if you were to open up a restaurant. Would you give it 48 hours to be successful? Would you give it a month? No, of course not. So don't get involved in this if you're going to give yourself only a month to make it successful. The success is in the struggle. You can ask anybody in this room here. We have been more frustrated with this business, tears of joy, tears of, sadness, frustration, but it's so worth it. Yeah. I mean, let me tell you something. I just turned 23, and 4 days ago, I bought a brand new Mercedes.
Wow.
And I had tears as I was driving it home. And the cool part about it wasn't about the car, it's not about the money. Now I get to help my team do the exact same thing and have those tears.
Yeah.
And feel that.
That's incredible. When I was 24, I probably leased a Ford Escort when I was 24 years old. That's incredible. And so again, I just wanted to speak to those people because there are people who feel, honestly, like I can't do it, or that initial fear that comes over them. But we both know after pain, like for real, you got to go through something. Like success is never on discount. Like it's not half off. You literally have to earn it. So you have to go past the pain. And once you get past the pain, and the good thing is this is a company that will allow you 24 hours. They will give you 48 hours. They will give you 30 days, right? There's some companies, they don't give you 24 hours if they don't see what they want to see. And so you're surrounded by great people. You're surrounded by individuals who are not going to allow you to fail, but who are there to support you.
It's the team aspect. And we like to say fail forward fast.
Fail forward fast. Okay, one more time. Fail forward fast. See, we did that in unison. I love it. All right. So, what would you say to a new person that's coming in that feels that anxiety, the frustration that you mentioned?
Right, because you're going to get a lot of no's. People are going to say, I was doing a Skype session with a bunch of high school boys, and that was an experience.
Yeah, boys. Yeah.
That was something else. Just me and them. And
Skype.
I was fed to the lions, and I've been saying this story, doing it over and over again every day. And I was just amazed at the doubt and the closed-mindedness and the negativity that was in such young people. Yeah. You got to get past those no's. You're going to get them. Know ahead of time that it's going to happen. And in this business, the only way you can get fired is if you quit. So don't quit on yourself.
I love it. Don't quit on yourself. I love it. So since we're talking about that, just in your own personal life, and I'm absolutely excited. Like I said, like you said, it's not the Mercedes, but the accomplishment. You had a goal. You put forth effort. You made it happen. How has this company changed you? What has it done for you personally?
It made me realize how much I love helping people. I mean, literally, it sounds cheesy, but have the ability to change somebody's life.
Yeah.
I mean, that's leaving behind a legacy.
Absolutely. I know a little bit about that.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, that's what you do. And so you know firsthand there's no better feeling than you help someone,
That's
whether
right.
it's with their health, whether, finance, I mean, whether just changing, the mindset and bringing someone into a positive environment.
And sometimes, people just think money, money, money.
Right.
But I ask this question. It's not what you can get out of the process, but who you become.
Absolutely.
And as a part of the process, and so this company gives you an opportunity to become, all the principles of success, all of the hard work, the dedication. There's an opportunity here to learn everything it takes to be successful at a company. And I mean, whatever, you want to make 6 figures, $1 million. I mean, you just want to whatever your goals are, there's an opportunity here to do that.
That's what I didn't learn in college. And I think no one wants to be broke. No one was, no one
I'm
wants
allergic
to be
to it.
broke, right?
Yeah.
Everyone wants to have money because money gives you opportunities.
Absolutely.
And in all the 4 years of college, and I love my school.
Absolutely.
Like, proud alumni, but I never went to a class called How to Make Money, How to Make $1 million a year. It never happened. So it's hard to want to do those things without knowing how to do it.
Yeah.
So this was a vehicle to help guide me, and I've learned more in this business than I did in all 4 years of college. I learned about the struggle. I learned about success and business. If I wanted to really go out in corporate America, I could put this on my resume and look what I learned. Look at this, what we built.
Wow. Awesome. So let's do this. I know you have AJ. Can you give us a little background? Who's AJ?
AJ, oh my goodness. When I first met AJ, and this is what I love about this company, I get to meet so many new people I would have never known before this. I said, pump the brakes. I need a second, a time out from you. He is just on fire. The passion that he has, I'm jealous of. I try to have that passion every day. And anyway, he is from Dartmouth College, and he's in LA now. And he actually just had a really major surgery. He ruptured his spleen.
Wow.
And still, I'm talking to him in the hospital, and he's all fired up. I'm like, okay, so
He's still drinking Verve, though, even though he's in there going through. Yeah, he's still drinking it.
You just gotta love this kid. Just the energy that he has. He's someone you just want to be around every day.
Wow.
So hopefully he made it on the call. Hopefully he's not back in the hospital.
AJ, are you with us? AJ.
I'm here.
AJ, all right. The microphone, the stage is all yours. This is what you've been waiting for. How did you get involved? What is keeping you going?
Well, I got involved from my good friend, and I just, a college kid looking for money, and he told me about the business, and I kind of put it to wayside at first. And I was just, doing school and stuff. You're kind of like, oh, I hear about it, but, I'll hear and listen to it later. And then I saw him get a couple checks, and I was like, oh, my God, like, this is real. This is serious. And I saw him doing it, and I was like, if he can do it, I want to do it. And I came back home, and I started really getting in contact with Karlie and just video calls and video chats and listening to the calls they put out and all the webinars. And it amazed me because I saw it was real, and not just real, but I saw how tangible it was, to any college kid, any high school kid. You can make not just a couple dollars on the side, but you can make an actual income while in school, while in clubs, while in organizations or fraternities or sororities or whatever you may be in. And you can do all of that, enjoy your life, still, go to class. You don't have to miss out on anything, but you can make money doing it. And just that, that's why I did it, and that's also what fuels me to do it, because it's something that I never have to take a break from. You can do it anytime you want. You can do it around your schedule. Just like Karlie was saying earlier, you want to go out, you want to go on a vacation, you don't have to call anyone to do it. You can just go. You can literally hop on the plane, hop in your car, do whatever you want to do, because it's your business, and that to me, it's amazing. There's no way like it. I worked jobs since I was 16 and in high school, and this is more money than I've ever made and anything like that. And it's on your time, it's on your schedule, and it's so fun seeing your friends and your family and those around you having the same success as you.
That's awesome. So give us some words of wisdom. What's some advice that you have for the newest person that's just got involved and kind of trying to figure this out?
I would say by far the most, if there was one thing I could say, I'd say use your resources. Whoever helped you get into this business, use them and use their upline, because there's so many people that are excited about this business and their mind's going, they want to go 100 million miles an hour, which is awesome, but they don't know what to do and they don't know exactly how to do it. But if you can use your sources above you and you can use your help and your surroundings and your upline, they're going to tell you everything you need to do. And I mean, that's besides go, 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 and don't stop. I would say definitely the best thing to do is use your sources. Don't get frustrated and just do it step by step. And Vemma, it's unbelievable how much this business is willing to help you succeed.
Good.
That's
good.
awesome. Well, I love working with you. You're like my little brother. We talk every day, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. It's gonna be fun.
AJ, man, look, congratulations. Get well, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
I'm going to do it all.
All right.
Bye.
Take care, man.
Bye.
Carlie, real quick before, because we have to put them in a position as we're wrapping up to make a decision.
Yep.
We have to position them properly to take advantage and not to just listen, but to be a part of this opportunity. But tell us, on the lighter side, what's like maybe one of your favorite parts of the business?
Oh man, my favorite part. I mean, it's that right there. Those two people on the phone. I mean, having people excited. I mean, having someone call me up, and sometimes, like I said, I can't even understand what AJ's saying. He's just going a million miles an hour. But and having their parents say, he's always been a passionate kid, but I've never seen him like this. It's making that difference in someone's life. Like you said, that's what you do for
Absolutely.
a living, and you can't describe it.
Yeah.
I mean, and you just got to hit the ground running. In this business, it's easy to do, and it's easy not to do.
Yeah.
So the choice is yours.
Yeah. And I mean, on that note, I love it. The choice is yours. I said earlier in the presentation to the main group that the universe is yours. Right. But you have to see it. And so what I'm asking people to do, because so many people miss out on opportunities because they just listen. Right. And so we're at that time. I mean, we've heard great information. We've heard testimonials from other individuals that are doing it. And honestly, I always tell people, if you're not where you want to be, like literally, like it's not rocket science. Right. You're listening to an opportunity, you're like, you know what? I'm not where I want to be. You might want to take advantage of an opportunity that may help you to get from where you don't want to be. Right. And so that's where we are. There's some great people here who've made some great decisions. And I'm always moved by the fact that it's young people, 24 years old, a part of the American dream. Like, the American dream is not the American dream if you're not taking advantage of it.
Right.
It's just a theory. It's just a great idea. But if you're in this country, honestly, you can do things that you can't do anywhere else. And so I'm going to say to you, if you're watching, it's showtime. Like, it's time to make a decision. No longer listening, oh, that's good, that's great for her. Look, I remember saying to me, hey, I'm glad that they're having fun, but I want to have some fun too. It's great. They're traveling, seeing the world, great. And I'm not jealous or envious of what they're doing. But when is it going to be my turn? Right. And so this could be the opportunity that you could say, it's my turn. It's my turn. I'm going to take advantage of it. Let's talk more action, all right? It's showtime. Let's talk more action. Do what you need to do to be a part. So once again, Karlie with a K, it's been great. Hopefully, while we're talking, they're deciding. And remember what I always say, don't be a spectator. This is not a spectator sport. Making money is not a spectator sport. You got to get involved in the game.
You can't make excuses and money at the same time.
You can't do it. So stop making excuses and make adjustments, all right? And do me a huge favor, guys. Make the rest of your life the best of your life. I don't care what happened to your past. Today, you can start all over again. New chapter, new beginning, new outcome. So once again, it's your boy, E.T. with YPR Radio. We'll see you the next time.